Welcome to Desk Trainer and to the Anat Baniel method. The Anat Baniel method is a scientifically based approach to helping people accomplish higher levels of performance and overcome injuries and limitations. Specifically, Desk Trainer is geared towards RSI, repetitive stress injuries. If you have any questions regarding Desk Trainer or the method or how to use the Desk Trainer exercises, please, I'd like to know.
Well, how often should I do the lessons?
I would recommend in the beginning to do a lesson if you can every day, or even 2 lessons a day. They're only 5-7 minutes a lesson, because this is not a stretching muscle exercise. It's really retraining your brain and creating new connections between your brain and your body. So in the beginning, you want to move out of old habits into new possibilities, and habits are strong. So if you do it often in the beginning, after a while you can start doing one every 2-3 days and one every week. And then when you do just one lesson, it will bring back everything you've done. It will remind you about everything. And then you do them as often as you like. You can also do it at home. You can do it on your PDA. You can do it at work. And these lessons are fun. They are not just helping us get over injuries and avoid pain, but it actually makes us more vital and gives us a general sense of well-being. So do them as often as you like. But in the beginning, make sure to do a few a week.
Thank you.
Yes, Kay?
I'm an older person. Would this be of benefit to me?
As an older person? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You know, the brains, certainly of human beings, are built to form new connections. They're actually begging to form new connections till we are dead, till we're gone. So it's of enormous benefit. I've worked with lots of older people, and older people change as fast as young people once they pay attention to themselves and do this process. Yes, so do it. You're going to love it. Anyone else has any question? Yes, Joseph.
What do you recommend for people who might work in a cubicle or in an open office and may feel a little shy about doing exercises in front of their peers?
Well, these are 2 questions. So first of all, in terms of doing it in a cubicle, as long as you can move away from the desk enough to move your arms and twist around or bend forward a little bit as the lesson requires, then it's fine. You're going to anyway probably do it in interaction with your computer. So you have to have just enough space to move and have a chair that allows you to move a little bit. Aside from that, the lessons are constructed to be done in an office situation, you know, even if it's a cubicle. It's not a problem. The second part is the part of the embarrassment. And it's a real issue that we have confronted. So in our culture, we feel shy about either admitting that we have needs, like that we have pain or that we need a little help. Also, we are not used to do things that are require more self-observation unless we go to a specific yoga class or to meditation. However, I have found that in organizations, when you get enough people rooting for each other, then what you get is you get a culture of everybody is happy for each person that's doing better and feeling less pain. And because everybody knows it's normal. We should expect to have those pains and aches and injuries. If all we give and feed our bodies and our brains those repetitive, compulsive, daily activities, everybody is not feeling good. If anybody thinks they're feeling great, it's only for short periods of time. And even if you don't have pain, you can still do better or prevent having it. So it's important to change the culture of at least a group of workers that sit close to each other so people don't feel embarrassed moving and thinking other people are looking at them.
What if I encounter pain when I do your lesson?
First thing is you stop, okay? Because pain is a communication to us that something is wrong or we're doing something wrong and we're in danger. Then you have a number of options. You can slow down, you can reduce the effort. If that doesn't help, you can do the movement in imagination and then go back to doing it actually with your body and see if it's less painful. If the pain persists, then I would suggest move to another lesson and come to this one later. And imagination is a very, very important tool because the brain changes with imagination as much as it changes with actual action. There's research that shows that now too. Any other question?
Why is it important to do the movement slowly and gently?
Excellent question, Kay. It sounds counterintuitive, right? We think if we're going to exercise, we should do it powerful and strong and fast. Slow gets the brain's attention. We have to remember, we are looking to impact the brain. We're looking to impact the motor cortex. We're looking to impact the way you organize your own movements, what you bring into the movement. When you do fast, you can only do what you already know. Fast, the brain does what it already has created. Slow is an opportunity for something new to form. Gentle gets that we get a lot more sensitive to ourselves, that when we reduce the effort, we can feel fine differences and fine changes. And we register those changes, and once again, that means the brain registers those changes and it can form the new patterns. So actually going slow and going gentle is like, zapping the brain with more power, with more energy, with more potency. That's why we do it.
Drive a lot, will it make a difference in my driving?
Absolutely, because driving is again one of those conditions where we do automatic movements over and over again. We sit without movement for hours and we move our arms and shoulders and head. So it really invites the same kind of problems. And yes, it would help in the driving. And also once you do those lessons, when you drive, you can do small little movements from time to time. You don't have to get even out of the car. So yes, very useful for driving, very useful.
I do yoga. Should I also do this?
I would strongly recommend. Yoga is wonderful, but this work is specifically geared to promote the formation of new possibilities, in new connections in the brain, and it will actually help with the yoga. Do you have anything in yoga where you feel a little stuck or it's always the same?
Yes.
Yes, you do. You see, so these lessons you might find that will help you get past your limitations in yoga. This work is about helping us create new possibilities. It can be in yoga, it can be in playing a violin, it can be in golf, and it certainly is extremely beneficial for repetitive motions because it gives the variations and the new information the brain requires and does it in a way that wakes up the brain and wakes up the body. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that this introduction is helpful to you. If you have more questions that you'd like to ask, you may go to desk-trainer.com and email us, and we'll be happy to answer any more questions you might have. Or if you want to know more about the Anat Baniel method, you may go to anatbanielmethod.com. If you want to see more videos or do some movement lessons of the Anat Baniel method, you can go to anatbanielmethod.com/videos. Or if you'd like to join the Desk Trainer program, we'd love you to do that. And again, you can sign up to Desk Trainer on desk-trainer.com. Thank you very much.